It's been around a year since Xiaomi released the flagship 13 series globally. At first, I was unsure if I should invest in this phone, but I eventually decided to give it a chance and see how it stacks up against other phones in the market. Now that I've used the smaller 13 for about a year, I believe it's time to share my complete review and let you know if it's still a good choice to buy and use in 2024. The Xiaomi 13 shines with its amazing build quality, looking and feeling fantastic. It's made of glass on the front and back, with flat aluminum sides. Being a compact phone, it stands out as truly amazing, and I love it. On the front, the phone has tiny even bezels, and a small camera cutout. The flat front and sides, with just a slight curve around the edges on the back, contribute to a great feel when holding it in the hand. Its price was definitely worth it. The 13 is also IP68 dust and water resistant, and I used it many times on my vacations since its small size makes it perfect for holding it while swimming. The Xiaomi 13 comes with a 6.3-inch OLED display, which is still great in 2024. The colors it shows are amazing, and it gets incredibly bright, making it easy to use even in direct sunlight. While it may not be Quad HD, the 1080p resolution is more than enough for my needs. The real highlight of this display is its 120Hz refresh rate, making everything I do on the phone feel incredibly smooth. Its 20:9 aspect ratio also ensures that using it with one hand is both easy and enjoyable. I love watching content on this device since it is very light and the screen is just the perfect size. My unit has just received Android 14 with Xiaomi's new OS, and the software is better than ever. While it may be quite different from stock Android or Samsung's One UI, I still find it pleasing and love most of its features. Throughout my usage, I never encountered any lag, which is a big plus for me. The Xiaomi 13 shines even when it comes to the performance, thanks to its remarkable Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chip, which was the standard in 2023 flagship smartphones. This phone easily handles everything I do on it, including playing multiple games daily without any stuttering issues. Occasionally, it gets a little warm, but it's not a major concern. The base storage of 128GB is standard, but you also have options for more storage, up to 512GB. I opted for the middle option with 256GB of storage and 8GB of RAM, and it has proven to be more than enough for me. Speaking of RAM, no matter how many apps I leave open in the background, this device has never let me down. The Xiaomi 13 features stereo speakers that deliver excellent audio quality. Due to its compact size, they may not be as loud as speakers on larger phones, but personally, I find the volume levels to be acceptable. Nevertheless, it's worth noting that the phone doesn't have a headphone jack, which is in line with the current trend in smartphones. Now let's turn our attention to the cameras, where the Xiaomi 13 is nearly a complete package. I say nearly because the front camera doesn't match the quality of its rear cameras. When it comes to taking pictures, the selfie camera performs decently. It doesn't have a good dynamic range, but it manages to capture subjects sharply. However, my concern with this camera lies in its video capabilities, as it can only record at 1080p at 30 fps, which is terrible in 2024. The rear cameras, on the other hand, are fantastic. The main lens captures sharp images with excellent colors and dynamic range. With night mode enabled, it shines even at low light no matter the situation. This camera crops in at 2x and it doesn't lose sharpness at all. While the ultra-wide camera may not be the absolute best I've used, it still performs well in both daylight and low light. The telephoto camera, on the other hand, is one of the best at this zoom range, and it captures sharp images with great colors. In terms of video recording, the Xiaomi 13 can go up to 8K resolution, but at this setting, the sharpness is not as impressive, and it lacks stabilization, making the footage less steady. However, at 4K resolution, it does a decent job. The great thing about these cameras is the variety of options they provide for taking pictures. While I usually prefer the vibrant mode, there are times when the authentic mode suits my needs better. In general, I would say that these cameras are on par with most flagship smartphones. If you decide to buy this phone, I believe you'll be pleased with what it offers. The Xiaomi 13 is equipped with a 4500 mAh battery, which is more than plenty for its size. With a single charge, it can easily last you through a whole day. Even as a heavy user, I find that the battery lasts me a full day without any issues. When it comes to compact phones, I believe the Xiaomi 13 stands out as one of the best. On the charging front, the Xiaomi 13 is impressive too. The 13 comes with a 67 watts fast charger in the box, which efficiently fills up the battery in around 40 minutes. The device does also support wireless charging and even offers reverse wireless charging, which allows you to charge other compatible devices. The Xiaomi 13 has an in-display fingerprint scanner as its primary unlocking method. This scanner is extremely fast and reliable, providing a quick and secure way to unlock the phone. However, I personally feel that it would have been even better if it were placed slightly higher on the screen for easier access. In addition to the fingerprint scanner, the phone also features a face scanner, which is equally speedy and efficient. One of the things I absolutely love about this device is the IR blaster. In today's smartphones, this feature is quite rare, and I genuinely appreciate that Xiaomi has kept it, even in their smallest flagship model. In conclusion, my final thoughts on the Xiaomi 13 are genuinely positive, and I highly recommend considering it for purchase. If you are searching for a compact device that has an excellent build quality, a sharp and bright display, reliable cameras, and impressive battery life, then look no further than Xiaomi 13. Although it is a one-year-old device, the Xiaomi 13's current price point, which has fallen to around $600, offers incredible value for money. Despite the release of its successor, I firmly believe that the Xiaomi 13 remains a worthwhile investment, delivering a rewarding user experience that justifies its cost. If you enjoyed this video, a thumbs up would be highly appreciated. Thank you for watching, and for more content like this, please consider subscribing to my channel.